Every rule and insert trigger must have some sort of operation included in its definition. After all, the purpose of a rule is to determine whether or not to perform that operation. Generic rules allow one or more actions to be listed. Each of these actions can be one of the following standard actions. When the discard event option is selected, the current event being processed is discarded. This is particularly relevant when a rule is being processed from the pre-storage folder, as it prevents that event from subsequently being stored in the database. This would be used when selectively suppressing events and would have the effect of looking as though the event never happened in the first place, as there would be no evidence of it in the event history. The Setattribute option allows either an existing attribute or a new attribute in the event or incident to have its contents defined. Of the standard attributes listed here, the most relevant ones would usually be the type, name, severity, reason, and source name. When creating a new attribute, you would enter its name and a description, and then define whether or not it would be included in the database copy of the event or kept in memory. Database attributes are stored in the database and are therefore visible in the event viewer and are able to be forwarded to external event handlers. Memory attributes have no persistent storage and are gone once the event processing has completed. They're useful for passing event-specific information from one rule to another. Although the new attribute contents can be defined using a static value such as a string or number, it can also be derived from a variable or make use of a function call to look up values from a device or port component. For example, an event related to a device might look up the location of that device and include it in one of the event attributes. Using the Set Event Type option allows the existing event to have its event type changed. New event types are available from a menu. The Set Severity option allows a new severity to be chosen from a menu for the current event. The Increase Severity option increments the severity by one level, and the Decrease Severity option decrements the severity by one level. The Create Event option generates a new event with a chosen event type and the same source. This new event is processed in addition to the original event. Any of the standard attributes can be set and new ones defined. The Derive Event option performs a very similar job to the Create event. The Groovy Script option allows sophisticated logic to be implemented and can access attribute contents from the event, incident, or components in the database. Groovy is a scripting language derived from Java. The Process option enables any process, utility, or script to be executed as though it were being run from the command line. Parameters can be passed to the process using a configurable list of arguments. Additionally, custom actions can be defined via the Actions tab, and these are listed in the same menu as the standard actions. The standard configuration is delivered with several custom actions predefined, although these can be augmented with those that you create. For the Send Email action, if you look at the definition of this action, you'll see that it's implemented as a Groovy script that calls an email function having the list of recipients, the subject, the body, and the throttle setting provided using the parameter passing mechanism. Where a parameter is defined, the contents of the description field are used to prompt for its contents, when that action is later used as a rule or a trigger. The other actions in this list are used to implement event and incident passing integrations with BMC event management products such as TrueSight Operations Management. There are also specific actions provided to integrate with BMC TrueSight Intelligence and ServiceNow. The SNMP trap action is useful when events or incidents need to be passed to other products that can accept incoming SNMP traps.